the booth.
And it is the Bad Boys Podcast.
BBP all up in your ass and your ears and your titties.
I'm going to say right now off the bat, I'm a little winded. Tired. Exhausted. So my energy's not going to be where it normally is.
Oh my God.
But there's lots of reasons as to why, which we'll get into.
Of course.
But first things first, Mr. Joe.
Huh.
Let him know.
I'm K.O. to the J.O. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
It's the cereal monsters up in this bitch, nigga.
Cereal monster.
Huh.
Who?
And what's your name, son?
Mr. B.O.K., Mr. Black Tie, the bedroom bully.
Mr. Steal Your Good.
And with that being said,
Yeah.
crack a rock for me.
Oh.
You know what? This thing tastes good every time. There's not one time I've ever cracked a rock and been disappointed. Unless it's warm.
You know what? I actually like the little Hawaiianas, and I'll tell you why. Like, I like it because sometimes when we do the podcast,
Yeah.
we'll go home and we'll have an extra one each, right?
Yeah.
And I'll go home, probably not that night, but like the night after, a couple nights after, I'll go home and I'm like doing programming, or I'm like even just watching YouTube for like 20 minutes before I go to bed.
Okay.
I'm like, oh shit, I got that rock.
Yeah.
You know? So I'll crack a rock for me and just chill.
Yeah.
Have I one nickel rock before I go to bed? It's kind of nice, yo.
Yeah. You know,
kind of like it.
It's the touch before.
Yeah. You got the touch.
With that being said, aside from obviously, a little rock here and there, how was your week been?
My week was good. You know what? It was actually a busy week, but it was a little bit of a slower week. It was one of those times, and a lot of you trainers out there would know, like, where ironically all your clients just end up going on something.
Yeah.
I got one client that's going off to New York. I got another client going off to Vegas. My other client just hopped on a red eye to England like 2 hours ago.
Okay.
One of my two, actually, of my young athletes are both in like ball tournaments. I think one's in Kansas and one's fucking somewhere else. So, like, as far as clients go, it's a little slower this week, but it was good. I still had a lot of, I'm still at work every day doing what I do, and yeah, it was an all right week though, man. I actually got some decent rest, but still tired. I mean, the amount of work I put in a week, regardless of how much sleep I get, I'm still gonna be tired anyway. But
yeah.
It was an all right week. I had water all week. My house had water. When I went home, I could shower in my house.
It's one of those things that when you lose something, living in the country that we live in, Canada, it makes you appreciate the little things.
Because you don't appreciate what you got.
No, absolutely not. Until it's gone. So I haven't had water in my apartment building for the last 3 days.
Oh my God!
It's one thing if it was, just no hot water, but we're talking no raindrops.
Oh my.
No brushing teeth with bottled water.
Oh my God.
Giving the 4-year-old a bath.
Oh my God.
With some wipes. Yeah.
Just wiping them down, like
wiping them down,
looking at you like, Daddy, why aren't we using water?
How come I don't have soap?
Yeah. Like.
So basically, the city of Toronto had to do some emergency, whatever they're doing in the middle of the road, and they must have hit a pipe. Whatever. Long story short, Wednesday I come home from work. There's no water. So I'm like, okay. All right. So, okay, one night, no bathing. All right.
Yeah.
I've done this before.
Yeah.
I can survive one.
Because you're dirty.
Because I'm nasty. Next day I wake up, assuming I'm going to go shower because I still have to go to work.
Yeah.
There's still no water.
The fuck?
I'm like, okay. I can bounce back from this.
We good.
I just take my stuff and go to work and then just shower there. No problem. Come home. Still no water. Now at this point I'm like, the fuck is going on?
Yeah, yo.
So now I'm like, I'm asking my mom, I'm talking to the super, and everyone's giving me the same, it's the city. I'm like, how's my ass gonna get washed?
Yeah, yo.
So the last 2 days, Thursday and today, I've had to take my son Caleb to the nearest gym and give him a bath there. Literally walk in and it's like, I'm just here to give him a bath. Yeah, I don't need nothing, thank you.
Oh, what do you mean? Why don't you just bring him home?
I have no water, and I just really want to just give him a bath. So can I get a couple towels, please?
Oh, I don't understand. You don't have water in your home?
Bitch, I just told you. I have no H2O.
What the fuck are you calling me a bitch for, bitch?
Look, I just want to shower.
You know water having ass, bitch ass nigga.
That's what it felt like.
Bringing your kid.
Yo, I was so humbled. I was so humbled walking in and just opening the shower and just seeing water come through.
Oh, thank you, Lord. Yeah. Thank you, Jesus.
First world problems. Yep. Literally. Just running water is one.
Bro.
Like, a lot of people complain about, you know, like things like, you know, oh, the bus is late, or you know, my phone's dying, or things like that. Man, when it comes down to certain things like just running water, fuck,
people don't take that in, man.
No, we're talking just being able to turn on the tap and have some water. Like, you know how many bottles of water I went through?
Yeah, you probably went to like 8 packs, bro.
Like, we shop at Costco, right?
Yeah.
I'm telling you that 32 or 36 cases of water, we're down to 10 because I was like, nah, I'm washing my ass.
Straight.
You ever took your buddy and just washed it?
Yeah. I actually, yeah.
Because literally it's like, look, I can use these wipes on my ass and everything and my armpits, but my dick needs some soap.
I gotta wash my dick. I can smell that shit.
I need some soap. I literally took that ivory.
Ebony and ivory. Now I know what you mean, but going back to dick talk, you ever have sex with a girl, right? Mm-hmm. And then you don't want to shower because you like the pussy smell on your dick. So every time you take a piss, you can smell that pussy on your dick. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, in the moment, yes.
Yeah,
but after we leave each other, or she leaves, or I leave, I'm washing my ass.
No,
because the smell gets frowsier and frowsier the longer.
That's so true.
Like, you ever had sex with a girl and then like you have to leave, right?
Yeah.
So you leave in the morning, whatever, and you don't make it home. You end up running into like a virgin or something, and you end up doing something for the day. So you don't get home until that night.
Yeah.
And then you go into the shower, you take off your drawers, and you're like, damn!
My dick stinks, nigga!
Like, what is that?
What is that?
And then you washing off the residue, and you just see shit falling off your dick. You're like,
yup, bro.
Yeah.
Yup. Okay, I've seen that one, like, where you dig out a girl, and you don't get to shower until, like, hours later,
yeah.
Right? And then you this one that gets me. So whatever, you take your shit off, and you peel back the dick skin, and you see like you see that white phlegmy pussy juice mixed with
Dick Flemington Rogers.
Dick Flemington Rogers. That is dick phlegm to the maximum.
Dick phlegm.
Yo, dick phlegm, bro. Yo,
when you got dick phlegm, like, you just feel nasty.
Dog, dick phlegm is dirty still.
Like,
it's nasty, but it's not cool, yo.
Like, a girl could beg me to suck my dick. I'm like, nah, you gotta wash this off. Like,
yo, real.
Like, no.
I don't think I can tell that.
Nah. Wait, hold on. First and foremost, shout out to Whole Foods. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Whole Foods was popping, though.
Hey, you weren't lying, though.
What?
I snuck a peek. And she got some grapefruit.
I'm telling you,
she got some grapefruits back there.
Yo, Whole Foods is tight, man. That she's cool, but I really want to tell this story, dog.
I got it's your story to tell. I got a story time, but it's not.
Are we gonna jump into it right now?
No, my story time
is a different thing.
100%. Mine's Uber.
No, I can't tell this story time, bro. This is raw. I can't tell this story time, bro. People are gonna be
Okay. What if we'll circle back?
Because people are gonna be looking at her and shit like, yo, dog, you did that shit. You
know I didn't know. No,
I can't tell that story.
You can't. Give that. We'll save that for the holiday edition.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably not, but I can never tell this story on air, bro.
Okay, well, can you tell me? Like,
I'll tell you off air. Okay. All I can say is she's a savage, dog. Yo, this girl's a gamer. Yo, she's down for the team.
Oh,
what? Franchise, dog. Lifetime contract.
You gave her that Conley Jr. money.
Who?
Mike Conley Jr. His contract.
Oh, I gave her that Mike Conley and then some. I gave her that Mike Conley and bonuses. Talking about, I'll give you the contract and I'm gonna buy you a Ferrari and I'm gonna make sure that you have your own.
Gave her a milli not to run away,
dog. I'm showing you. It's a raw story. I'll tell you off air.
Okay.
But
speaking of ball though.
Okay.
First and foremost, LeBron is still.
In the NBA,
LeBron James triple-double.
No. Like, fuck all that.
Off the bat.
Real quick though. Fuck all that.
The king is still king.
Because all I know is the second day of basketball. I know a man, and I won't say his name before I say his stats.
Okay.
But all I'll say is this man, one man, 2 arms, 2 legs,
1 ball,
1 dick,
1 massive dick.
This nigga's dick is huge. Doug, the man had 50 points.
Ooh.
17 rebounds.
Ooh.
7 steals.
Ooh.
And 4 blocks.
That is what you call a franchise pickup.
Even when you hear those numbers, you're like, what position does this nigga play? Like, if you heard a stat that said, like 50 points and, 90 rebounds, you're like, oh, that's a big man.
Yeah.
Or if you heard a stat, 50 points and 17 assists, you're like, oh, that's a point guard.
Yep.
This dude had 50 points, 17 rebounds, 7 steals.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So you go from thinking, oh, it's a big man, to 7 steals. Oh, it's a guard.
That has to be a guard.
To 4 blocks, you're like, oh, it's a who is that?
See,
Anthony Davis is a savage.
Makes me question why was he not considered a top 3 pick in fantasy?
You know why? Because of injuries, man.
Injuries. Yeah.
Every year he misses 20 games, 30 games sometimes. That's the only reason why.
Man,
I think he's the best fantasy. If okay, let's say that no one could be injured.
Yeah.
Who would you pick?
Anthony Davis.
Anthony fucking Davis.
Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis. The only reason why I pick him over LeBron is because
he'd give you more stats. That's the bottom line.
LeBron isn't getting 7 steals.
No.
As much as I love LeBron.
Yes. He's not getting no 7 steals.
And it's the blocks, too.
And it's the team, too, right? You got to consider the people that are on the team and the personnel. LeBron has guys that are going to want to put numbers up, too. So,
of course.
AD has no one.
No.
On his Ish Smith, I like Ish, but you're not.
Anthony Davis is I would have to say he's the best center. He's the best complete center, probably, since Hakeem Olajuwon.
I think he's the most complete center ever. Just as far as skill set.
Skill set, front to back, post game, free throws, mid range. Man shoots 3-pointers now.
Rim protector.
Shaq might be the most dominant big man of all time, but Anthony Davis is the most rounded, complete.
Yeah, because Shaq can't shoot. Shaq can't dribble. Shaq's not getting no steals.
If Anthony Davis looks like the type of player, if he needed to, he could run point.
He used to be a point guard.
Yeah, in high school.
Yeah.
That was retarded when I was he was 6'6", running point.
Yeah.
I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah, man, that kid is super talented. If he could just stay healthy, he could be the best player of all times.
So, after opening night, there was a couple big performances. DeRozan had 40. Anthony Davis with 50. Lillard came out 34.
D-Lil going for the MVP.
James Harden 34 and 18 rebounds.
18 assists. 17 assists.
17 assists. I was like, damn.
I'm not surprised, but I was surprised. I'm not surprised he had more than
Russell Westbrook triple-double.
And
he has a triple-double right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I checked.
Showing you,
he was at 19, 9, and 9. And now we're in the third quarter.
I said the man is going to have 28 triple-doubles this year. The man already has 2. Yep. And they've only played 2 games.
What the
fuck, bro?
Russell Westbrook is a man on a mission. The only thing I'm worried about is the team's performance.
Yes. And I actually think, based on what I've seen so far, it's only been 2 games.
Yeah.
I think they could potentially not make playoffs.
I think so,
I
too.
really do.
But it's so early.
Absolutely.
I would still take OKC over Houston Rockets.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. But that's only one team.
It's only one team.
I mean, okay. Would you take them over the Clippers?
No.
Would you take them over Golden State? No. Would you take them over San Antonio? No. Would you take them over?
I wouldn't even take OKC over Portland.
Right.
Yeah.
Would you take them over Dallas?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Dallas has more talent. I think Dallas has more weapons.
Okay. So would you take them over Memphis?
See, Memphis is hard to pick because
I agree.
I don't know what Zach Randolph is up to. He doesn't
exist to me. I don't know.
I think
so.
And Marc Gasol's coming off of an ankle surgery.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and when I hear a big man with feet problems, immediately I'm like, all right, it's over for you.
Especially an unathletic big man.
Yeah.
With feet problems.
He's a very stationary big man.
All them European big men, dog, they're just hurt.
They're just hurt. Like who's another guy? Who's impressive?
Carter Bahosa, who broke his leg and just that was it.
Demolished.
Done. Yeah.
The problem, his life was over. Does anybody remember that? That was in Boston.
The man's leg broke and he was done.
I remember I was watching the game. I went to the bathroom, came back. There was big commotion, so I didn't see it happen.
Yeah.
But when they showed the replay, I'm like, I didn't need to see that.
Yeah.
It was. Would you say that was worse than the kid